Hello, my students. This is Mr. Ray, and today we are going to talk about how to color the sky, blending some colors using colors that kind of go together, called a color scheme. We're going to choose a color scheme for our sky, and I'm going to show you how to do this on our tree farm pictures, our 1-point perspective trees. So this one's I've already gotten done, right? So here's one that's blank. It's got no color yet. I've got my big trees, medium, tiny trees. I've got my farms on the windmill, little barn or house on the side, some clouds. So to color the sky, let's talk about a color scheme. We're gonna choose either a sunset with warm colors or a sort of that nighttime sky with cool colors, all right? So it's up to you which one to do. So warm colors, the warm color scheme would be red, orange, yellow, and I'm gonna use crayons today. And in my pack of crayons, I've got some other shades too. So this one here says scarlet, but we can tell this is kind of like a reddish orange. Speaking of which, this one literally says red orange, so we could use that. This one's orange. Oh wait, this one was yellow orange. Okay, so that counts. That one's orange. The names are usually on the wrapper. So I've got these. I want to use these. Now, if I was going to choose cool colors, my warm colors would make like a sunset or sunrise picture. And this other one I have, these are not warm colors. We can see some purples and blues and even a little bit of black in there. So let's get cool color. So I've got violet or purple. I've got blue violet. I've got blue. This one says cerulean, that's a type of blue. This one says indigo, that's like a blue violet there. This one says bluetiful. Whoa, bluetiful. This one says blue green. And then we have a green. And that should be good. Maybe even this red violet. Let's leave that out. That looks a little pink. So I'm gonna have to choose now. Which color scheme do I want to use here, right? Do I want to use a warm color scheme or a cool color scheme? And that'll be up to you. It's kind of like whatever you feel like your picture needs or wants. I've got little snow. I kind of like the cool nighttime with the snow on the treetops look. Everything looks like it's glowing a little bit. That's why the ground is still white. Let's do this one different though. Let's take these. I'm going to put these aside. So I'm going to choose my warm color scheme today for like a sunset picture. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to turn my page a little bit so I can sort of do a back and forth shading with this red. And I'm just going to start filling in a spot. I just went ahead and just chose a spot for red. Like, where do you put the red? You know, whatever spot jumps out to you at first. Carefully back and forth. And just fill some in, right? So not scribbly, like the color is next to each other. I shouldn't see like this where the color is not next to each other. We're filling it in, right? Then I'm gonna switch that to, what do I have here? This is my scarlet. And overlap it. So some will color on top of the red, some will color the white space that's still left. So what I'm doing right now is I'm overlapping my scarlet and my red colors. They're touching and going on top of each other. Let's switch again. Let's go to orange. Same thing, overlap. So some of the orange is on top of the scarlet now. Some is over here on the red. And we can move around, right? We can switch back and forth. It doesn't really matter what order you go in as long as you're sticking with your color scheme. There's some yellow over here. So if I want to go back to a color like, oh, I think I need more red, that's fine. Switch back to red or switch back to blue, whatever you were using, right? Just we're not adding in, if I've got warm, I'm not doing cool. So I'm only gonna stick with these. How are we looking here? So I'm gonna keep filling that in. I haven't used red orange yet. Let's do this one. See how that looks. It's kind of nice, right? And you're just gonna real gently just fill that in a little bit at a time. As long as they're overlapping, you're gonna get the right idea. The colors overlap. They touch each other and they go on top of each other. I didn't do yellow orange yet. I'm just gentle. Now I'm moving quickly, but I'm not going sloppy, right? So whatever it takes to take your time and make it look good. And fill it in. And almost there. Let's do a little more yellow, make it look glowing. Now, I still want you to color the rest of your details too. You are allowed to choose a white for the ground. If you would like it to be green grass, that's fine. But you should color your trees and your details and your sky today. The ground is optional, that is up to you if you want to leave it as snow like this. So I've got details colored, sky colored, trees colored. Ground is optional. If you want to leave a little blank for the treetops covered with snow, that's fine too, okay? That's how you get the sky done for your picture. All right, good job, you guys.